do. I actually have more time to spend with my children, especially during this COVID-19 period. There's a lot of home-based learning that I need to do with them. So it gives me the flexibility to really spend more time with them, spend more time with my family, my husband, and also at the same time, I also spend more time on myself. I have more rest, and I also start to take up more personal development courses along the way. So this really helps me to grow within as a person, as an individual, and as a mother of two. So with more time on hand, I can actually focus more on my business, which is on the Bespoke Habitat, where we are actually doing the shared space. And we are also very excited that we are launching an app that will help our tenants get on board more easily when they first come on board with us. At the same time, which is why we are also developing YouTube videos to really give back and share our knowledge as much as we can. And last but not least, we are launching a new book. So we are in the midst of preparing and writing the book. So we hope to share this good news and more information and the development along the way. So the next question, how has COVID-19 affected us? Right, to be frank, I think we are really very blessed to be staying and living in Singapore, because the government is doing all that they can to help during this pandemic, right? Where actually we are actually in a technical recession now. So government is doing all that they can. So for example, they actually announced about a 30% tax rebate to be passed to the landlord, and landlord is supposed to pass it to the tenant. So the moment we hear about the news, what we did was we actually took the initiative, reach out to our tenants and inform them that the moment we receive the property tax rebate of the 30%, we will pass it back to them, and we have already done that. We actually channel all the property tax rebate that we have actually received and pass it on to our tenants. So this is to help them to tide over this difficult period for the time being. And also the MAS has actually worked together very closely with the financial industry players. So what they do, for example, on the residential standpoint, they actually allow us to defer the mortgage. So what does this mean? When you actually pay lesser of the mortgage and yet we are still collecting rental, when we pay lesser of the mortgage, what it means is that it actually increases our cash flow. So this is actually to save up for rainy days, just in case there is any period of time where that this recession is going to be prolonged. At least we do have some safety net that we can actually use in the meantime. Right? And also for industrial properties, we are also very fortunate that we are able to have this interest payment only loan. So where we pay only the interest and we can actually hold on to the principal for the time being for a period of 6 months. So what this means is that it actually increases our cash flow again, so that there's more flexibility for us in case our tenant really needs our help, and that's where we really can step in to help our tenants, because they have been very good paymasters to us. So the next question, will I still continue to buy industrial properties in Singapore given that we are in a technical recession at this point in time? The answer is yes, we will, but probably we will be more aggressive in terms of searching for units around 3 to 6 months from now, because we believe that that's the point where we will see more of the effects of COVID-19 in this recession and the impact on Singapore. So at this point in time, we are casually on the lookout, but we will definitely be more aggressive, and we are always prepared to buy units. So yeah, so 3 to 6 months from now will probably be a good time for us to start sourcing for undervalued properties as well from distressed sellers. Thank you for really tuning in and staying through these 2 videos to learn more about our investment journey. I hope it gives you more insight and that it really is possible to get yourself out of rat race through properties. And please continue to subscribe and like our Proptiply channel. Thank you.